Hello, hope you had a great week. Welcome back to Weekend Vibes. I am Ijoma Gloria Nebo, and with me I have our very own Reverend Father Augustine Leke.
Thank you for having me.
So today we'll be discussing about the choices that we make, the excuses we give, and how to make it better. Father, what are choices and excuses to you?
When we talk about choices, it is about, decisions that people make between possibilities. You have certain possibilities and then you make a choice to go a certain way because you want to get certain kind of result at the end. When you talk about excuses will be about what people will want to say when they make certain choices and then certain results comes out, and they will now say it is as a result of this that this has come to me. So biblically, life is about choices. The scripture will talk about those who want to be happy. They will have to go through certain ways. Those who want to be sad, they will also have to follow certain ways. In the time of Jesus, he will always say, whoever wants to be a follower of mine will deny himself, take up his cross and follow me. It is a choice. Then if you don't want to follow that part, you also have the other part. When Peter was saying, oh master, you cannot go through the cross, you are the Messiah, Jesus had to rebuke the voice in Peter and say, get behind me, Satan, because that voice at that point is trying to make him not to take the path that he has been destined to take. So choices are made in life, and whatever choice you make, there is a corresponding result that comes from it, good or bad. So you must think it, you must believe it before you make the choice. Don't just make it because they say everybody is going this way, let me take this way. The end may not be cool.
So in essence, life is full of choices. So what would you say is some of the regular choices that we make without even realizing it?
Well, every day you wake up, there must be a choice you make. You can make a choice either to eat or not to eat. You can make a choice either to go to work or not to go to work. You can make a choice to go for lectures or not to go for lectures. So, but any decision you make with those choices will always have a corresponding result that comes with it. It could be good or it could be bad. If you don't go to lectures, then you don't learn well, and during exam you will fail because you don't know the progression of how the classes have panned out. So it's always important that you make the basic choice that will help you to get the good result that you are anticipating. If I want to become a physician, well known and renowned in the world, then I have to go through the medical school, then apply myself in the learning, and then my choice will be about going to classes when I'm supposed to go to class, then making friends with people who will help me to learn well. If I now choose to always be go for weekends, go and vibe in the clubs and the rest, then exam will come, you fail your exams, you will not become the greatest physician of all time. But if you involve yourself amongst friends who can help you to push yourself in that part of learning, then you will definitely one day become the greatest physician.
Yes. So working with this physician example that you just gave, how easy is it for us to blame others rather than take responsibilities for our own actions?
Well, Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, when the voice of the Lord came, have you eaten of the Eve said, it's not me. Adam said, it's my woman. Eve said, it's not me, it's the serpent. Blame game. We must learn to take responsibility. Yes, I was having conversation and we talked about society can fail. People say, society has failed us. You must not fail yourself because society has failed you. You must push yourself beyond the failure of the society, and then you can soar like the eagle. But if you say society has failed and then you now say, to your tent, so Israel, there are so many things in you that can drive you to overcome the failure of the society. And by that, you will now choose to make the choice to establish yourself by way of investments, by way of committing yourself to skills that will help you to come out greater than what the society has tried to stifle in you. So there is every need for us as human beings not to blame anybody. Oh, my parents did this, my brothers did this, my sisters did this, my friends did this. Yes, so many people can do things that will not help you to get to your destination, but refuse to allow what they have done to stop you from moving forward. You have to push yourself so that you can get to your destination and then overcome those obstacles that they have put in your path.
So in this blaming others, how does blaming others prevent us from growing and making it better in life?
Yeah, if you insist on blaming people, you cannot see the larger picture. You will be in one space where you will be, you will be bitter in heart because you'll be feeling this thing that they have done will make me not to go anymore. People on a race, somebody hits you and you fall. You now say, because of that fall, I won't get up, I won't run anymore, I'm not playing again. Then you go out. People will still win. You will soak yourself in your sorrow, but people will win. So there must be pushing here and there, but learn to be tough. Learn to push yourself beyond what people are putting as obstacles in your path. So it is very important that you don't dwell on blaming anybody. Yes, we are born in the world. God has given us every capacity to flourish, but you must learn not to let anything that has come as an obstacle to stop you from flourishing. We have the capacity to flourish irrespective of the toughness of time.
So how would you suggest that we make it, we realize that on a daily basis for everything and every situation, we make choices, be more conscious of the things that we do?
Few words. Wake up every day with a positive mindset. That positive mindset will be that every choice I make, I must think it through. Don't just make a choice because your friend has made the choice. You may not have the same destiny. So try to make what you call reasonable choices. Choices that when you make them and you have applied the corresponding actions that will help you to achieve your goal, you will see that you will definitely achieve your goal. So don't just make choice because everybody is making it. Make reasonable choices. When you make reasonable choices, you wake up in the morning, you tell yourself, I will go to school, I will learn. Even when I don't have the funds, I will work hard to support myself. I'm not going to sell myself in the street. I am going to persist in doing things right. And when you persist in doing things right, it is a responsible choice and it is a reasonable choice. Then it will drive your spirit to achieve your goal. So many people can cut corners and they will say, I want quick money. They will do so many things, ritual, go into fraud, and then they can make the money and then they waste the money. But if you commit yourself through hard work and investment and through skills, entrepreneurship, you will see yourself become the best, and you will have money. And then when you are using that money, you will use it wisely.
So for some persons that have gone really far in this wrong direction, is it actually fair to blame the society or bad influence? Meanwhile, they are the final decider of whatever they do.
Well, we don't have the same capacity in coping. Some persons may be influenced badly, and if they don't have the capacity to take themselves off the grip of that bad influence, they may be roped in. So it depends on the level of influence and how deep it has gotten into them. But I will always say to people, when you see yourself going down, speak out. Don't just say, let me just manage it. You can go and you will not return. So there is need for us to always speak out when you see yourself drifting far away from your goal. If this is your goal and all of a sudden you see yourself going far away from it, something is wrong. Stop, ask some questions, know where the problem has come in from. If it is from you, correct it immediately. If some other person has contributed in that, disconnect yourself from that person. It may not be as easy as we are saying it, but there is need for you to know that the power to overcome most of the challenges we may experience in the course of our lives will depend on the choice we have made to move beyond them. So if you make the choice that I want to cut off myself from every bad influence, it is a reasonable choice, then you now apply action that will make you to move away from such bad influence. You will become the light, and you will shine brightly.
Thank you
Like
so
diamond.
much. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with us. So today we can all agree that life is full of choices on a daily basis. Every time, every day, we should be more intentional. That the society fails us doesn't mean we should fail our own self. And we should also learn to not blame others, but rather take more responsibility of the things that we do. Until next time, don't forget to share, like, subscribe. See you next time.